Hello everybody, welcome to Zelda Speedruns, broadcasting the Zelda II 100% no major glitches tournament. This is lower bracket round 4, Dark Magician 1184 versus chosenear4. Commentating for us we have Yunos and JustinMan114. Say hello everybody.
Hey, morning.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so got DM and chosenear. They're gonna play for the chance to race against either you or Eon.
Yep. Big honor.
Let's see. Yeah, the path here for DM went through you once.
It did.
Yeah, so if he wins, he might get to rematch you.
And this in itself is a rematch, I believe, of the first round.
Yes, it is.
Lower seeded DM took out higher seeded Chosen. So we'll see what happens if Chosen gets some revenge here or not.
Yeah, I think DM might have been a bit of an underseed, which will happen when you don't, how is this one seeded?
We basically just did just scheduled group races for a few weeks where you could enter them, as many as you wanted, but it was out of your first 6 that your best 3 times were counted as your average. So
okay.
So DM just had some rough runs in basically all of his preliminary round matches, so he had kind of a poor average, although he does have a pretty strong PB, so
Yeah.
route differences already here. Chosen opting for Magic Cave first. Doesn't really make any difference at all which one you do first, but
Nope. As we like to meme, it's important to go Trophy Cave first in a race in case you want to reset the hardest part.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, DM, went about 3 or 4 seconds off the optimal in the Trophy Cave.
Yeah.
Nice tink.
Yeah, saw that. Trophy Cave is tough. If you miss that beam on that first Octorok, you pretty much have to stop, or you're just going to get hit usually, which is what happened to DM there, so.
In any percent, what is that? That's what we do after coming back from the hammer at Death Mountain. Like if we get our P bag and don't game over, then it's Trophy Cave. Yeah.
Yep. And it's basically, I believe it's the same. Should be the same strat and everything. So
It is, right? Except
attack might be higher though. Is attack higher at that point, right? I don't even remember. It's only actually been a few months to run any percent.
You get attack 2, but attack 2 is not enough to one-shot him anyway.
Okay, right.
But yeah, you got to practice up the Trophy Cave before you start doing healer glitch, because you don't want to throw away an entire healer glitch on a Trophy Cave.
No.
Like 15 seconds loss on it, yeah.
Alright, we have... I was scared DM was going to go past the town. Always a little worried about that.
Yeah, so going back to... what is it? It's not really any percent that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's like any percent NMG or something. I don't know. But anyway, when you got these categories where you can up and A a bunch and you got to get jump early, I rely on looking at my timer to know where I'm supposed to be. Like if I'm supposed to go into Naruto or if I've gone already.
Yeah.
Because like if it's 140 or something, it's like I've already done it. But that's a category where you're not picking up the shield spell.
Correct, yeah. And I mean, optimally in this category, you're not... Oh, I guess you are, but not at the beginning. So, little race safety, obviously, to grab it early. It doesn't really cost... It's just menu time, so...
I think all but one person that I've watched do these races has picked up shield early.
Yeah. Alright, nice Octoroks for both. Both taking a hit. Alright. Chosen used shield in the first cave. Oh, DM did too, I didn't notice.
Yeah, they're really even.
So we gotta get past this second arena now. I like using it in this cave, because I don't like those ladders.
Well, they both took a hit. Oh, second hit for Chosen, but that's okay. Should be fine.
Good
DM
tank.
did not get...
I think the life 2 would have still prevented a death with one boomerang hit there, but
It'd have been awfully close.
yeah. And then you don't want to be doing this part with low health. He's gonna grab the fairy anyway. A couple of stabs. We have a manip here.
Oof. Second encounter for DM, still a way to go.
I'm going back route, back door. There you
Back
go.
door, gotta find the... Avoid the trap below Bagu.
Double back door. Chosen did it as well. Chosen did
Wow.
grab the 1-up for safety in Death Mountain.
And he's barely behind, really.
Yeah. I wonder if he actually, like, he did do a couple stabs on that fairy screen. I wonder if he actually, like, safe stated that and it was consistent. Because he got a nice, like, back spawn with fairies that just went away from him, so. Alright, it's like 5 seconds or less here, difference, so. It's good.
Yeah, see if what our players did. Chosen here looks like he definitely is exiting. Nope, that's what it looked like. DM lost. Oh, Chosen didn't get it either. They both
Terrible.
popped out. Can you ferry out of Mirror House?
I don't know if I've ever tried. You'd have to go back there with fairy. I'm willing to bet you can, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, sure, why not? I wouldn't be surprised if every single right side of a house were like that.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's tried in other ones. The only one that's really that would even be remotely useful is that one in Spelltown that we meme with, but
The
still,
memes.
that one loses time too. It's just it looks cool.
Yeah.
Alright, refills for both. DM standing on the guy. Social distancing DM, come on.
Yeah, what a memer.
Alright, so like Jump Cave, Death Mountain, and I guess Palace 2 are probably in my opinion, the 3 hardest parts of this entire run. I guess other than the very end. But here we go, see how they get through this. Yeah, Chosen killing the moblins, DM opting to skip them, I believe. Or did he kill them? He couldn't have killed them that fast.
No, he went over him. Yeah. This guy got a bad rhythm. There we go. Nice double hit. And get up on the step. All the Octoroks. Octorok genocide.
Yeah, both
Hold the
of them-
pea bag.
Oh, was there a 50?
Yeah, you got 50. You get turned around to get it. Probably, I think, more of anything, just so he didn't get a despawn here.
That's good, because he can get attack here where you normally would get it if you didn't take life.
Yeah.
So, and Chosen's also going to get that because of the moblin kills he did in the first room, so. Worked out for both. I hope DM casts life. Like, right now. Just do it now, dude.
Yep.
Oh, he's... Okay, I see what he's doing.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Oh,
Okay.
everybody
That
calm
gets
down.
him- Oh, I guess guess that gets him a free shield cast. Chosen's having some bot issues here. So this nice safe kill on the Dyra. That's what you do when you're low health there. That's what you should do.
Skipping the Gorilla.
Interesting.
Don't die because
They're nice. Oh, and Chosen takes the. Was that to the Gorilla? I think. I didn't actually see the tail end of it.
looks like it.
Also skipping the Gorilla. It's not a bad idea, honestly, if you can't do that Gorilla kill fast. Because he takes like 6 hits there, and pushing him back towards that ache can get kind of annoying. DM taking a death himself.
Yeah, I think he just said, I don't need to lose time dying later in this cave.
Yeah. Fair play.
Hadn't lost a life yet, so it's pretty free at this point. Don't make any big mistakes.
I think
Make small mistakes.
Yeah. Once you get past that red Dyra with the bots, and especially the blue Gorilla room, it's pretty much, you're good to go. He's gonna kill this Dyra, because he still needs some XP. I think they both probably got red jars, it looks like.
Slowing down for the 10.
And Chosen's actually going to just despawn this Dyra, which is also fine. Plenty of XP up ahead.
DM, please cast life.
Oh!
I wonder if he doesn't want to cast life. No, that's silly.
He heard you.
You don't want to cast life because you just want to get a clean death warp over on the hammer. Like just use jump spell over the red Dyra.
Yeah.
I know it takes 1 hit to death warp, but yeah. If you haven't practiced that.
Yeah, if you jump at the right, I mean, if he does this at the right time, he can take a little hit on the way over from like a body. But I always get that clean jump now. I don't know why. I like do it too well. I need to jump earlier, but I'm scared I'm gonna land on the front of him or something, which would not be what you want.
No, he's done that, but there's still the possibility of whoops here. Yeah, I gotta wait for this jerk.
Yep. Chosen taking his death abuse. We're about 1 cave apart, probably like, what, 13 seconds? Judging by the length of a cave. I guess you kind of stop in that cave a little bit.
The Chosen's also gotta go up still. We'll get some splits from both players anyway.
Yeah.
DM's only 10 seconds behind PB right now. 1150 for his hammer up in A.
I don't know what he's comparing against because I thought he PB'd again with a 104 recently. Maybe these are average?
I don't know. 105.13 is quite PB. Didn't he? I thought didn't he say he got like a 104 or was
yeah,
that
he got like a
else?
104 40 something, I want to say. And then he said, "Come, you just," which is probably he's probably gonna just beat my time right now, just because I said that.
Having a nice medicine cave. The easy part, jumping over these guys. Not even looking.
When that first run goes well, it feels nice.
He got a little squirrely, I think. He got afraid of axes that weren't there.
Simple cave, but can be stressful.
I think DM's telling us that his PB is on early heart route or something.
Ah. So he's just running against, old splits or something. Or maybe he wants to. This is the route he wants to do anyway.
So let's see. 1330 getting onto the second screen. We'll get a time from chosenear and then fill some of this space with words.
Towns.
Towns. Chores.
Town is you.
Town is news. Okay, so like 18 seconds, 19 seconds different. Last night we watched a race with at Trav White's channel between Justin and Ice Blue. And Justin had built up like a 2+ minute lead, maybe 2.5. And by the end, what was your lead? Like, how much you win by a minute?
Yeah, just about a little over a minute, I think. I don't know the exact.
Yeah.
It was by far less than the lead I had earlier in the race.
Yeah. So it took a few mistakes, one of them to be a fairly big time sink, but like I think one of the places in GP you lost time was probably like a Bikula room or something like that.
Oh yeah, I just decided to kill him because I was mad at myself mainly. So I was kind of just combat there with him for whatever reason.
I think between that, maybe you had some pretty dicey downstab Bikula rooms.
Yep.
Those alone probably cost you a good 14+ seconds. Probably the difference between our two racers at this point is what I'm getting at. You can just have a couple bad rooms in GP.
Oh yeah, I mean, just this next palace can swing it. I think 30 seconds in either direction too. Not even counting the swamp entry. Just the palace itself. Like if one of them gets a P bag and the other one doesn't, it can really just muck stuff up. You take damage in there a lot and end up dying. Ooh. So DM, that's the correct walk. I don't know if he has it. I don't have his audio up, so we'll see what he gets here.
Is there like a hesitate at the rock break you want to do, or somewhere else?
So you want to go through the rock, not like first frame, but yeah, just waste like a couple. I don't think that one's super, but like right here, so Chosen, right where he stopped, you gotta start moving on. I think like the 5th note of the measure. It's a weird timing. Let's see if he gets it. He got it. Nope. Oh, he got it. Yeah.
Yep, berries.
That last spawn always scares me. Looks like it's gonna get you, but... Oh, damn. Taking that damage I was talking about.
Yep, already closing most of that distance. Blue Stalfos are annoying to fight. I like the idea of a route that doesn't have to kill Blue Stalfos for XP.
Yeah, I really wish you didn't need like every bit of XP in this palace, but you do. If you don't get bags, you have to kill all those other Blue Stalfos, which is actually the worst room in the palace.
Worst one to stop in, yeah, especially with those, because you get like the 2 turrets shooting at you, the safe spots in the very center, but the Blue Stalfos don't like to play nice.
Nope.
They like to push you out of that.
You do what he wants. Chosen catching up. Oh,
DM's in a good spot for a death warp. Doesn't need quite as many hits.
You could risk it, but you usually need that XP.
Yeah.
Wondering if you could like figure out a way to like kill him and damage him. No, well, I guess you could go over him and then get the item. No, but then you couldn't kill him because you're a fairy, so DM's gonna try to make sure this doesn't despawn. Succeeds. Sometimes a bot there will despawn this guy. I think optimally, I guess you would just death abuse there, right? And then like just hope you get a bag.
I suppose.
but like no one wants to do that in runs.
Yeah, which
Bag for DM. Oh, that was probably intentional actually. That's actually a good idea, to be honest. It's better than dying to helmet.
He actually gets pushed. He starts lower than where the death scene begins, right? Because he starts bottom of the elevator. It's one of the few places in this game where you can get a forward progress on a death warp.
Well, I'm gonna steal that strat from DM if I ever think I need to do it. Chosen, unfortunately, did not get the bag, so we're gonna see how much of a difference this makes. He's got a... Oh, he's actually gonna skip this one. Oh, he's gonna just get in there and then... Okay.
Lured in away from the fireballs. That's good. Despawn on the third because of that, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even know what the logic is for that despawn, or... It seems like it almost always despawns, to be honest, and... The one time you actually want it, like all keys, you never want them to be there, but... Yeah, he kind of needs it. He could go back from the helmet head room instead, I guess, to kill... But then your drop is messed up. You want that second drop before you have to cast Fairy. Should be right there. Unfortunately, another jar. It's gonna life up and get this other jar here. DM fighting Helmet Head.
Yeah, Chosen's gonna have to do a turnaround after entering Helmet Head's room to get the rest of the XP.
I think he'll probably just Fairy right away. I don't see a reason to kill this blue guy. Yeah. So had he not gone back for the other blue Stealth Post, he'd have to kill both these Iron Knuckles, which is just, the orange one is so far into the room, it's like an obvious time loss over just killing the blue one.
Helmet Head fight, DM's off to P1, right? P1. I'm like, yeah, P3 time. Yeah, nope.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't forgotten to go to P1 yet in a run.
Right?
I have forgotten to go to P3 though, until I got to the raft.
We were so confused. We're like, oh no, what happened? Oh no.
Dude, at first I actually thought I went to P3 and forgot the raft, and I'm like, no, I haven't even been there yet. What is wrong with me?
Yeah.
And how would you forget the raft? Like,
yeah, that's like the fear in my head. That's what I was fearing in my head without having the words, but I'm like, oh no! He did a thing and it was bad.
Yeah, no, just a simple mistake. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the tomb slink that I like to do because of it, but I think I got relatively lucky with being spawns going back.
I think Chosen is 50 seconds behind now, maybe 53.
Yeah, that's why I just hate P2 in this run. DM got the nice down stab through the bubble, no stop.
Nice stair climb too.
Yeah, it's tough to get those quick stabs. Did he just use a down stab on one of them? I couldn't even tell. Looked like it did.
It's been tough to see a lot of DM's moves. I'm sure that we're watching this restream in 30 FPS, and I think the stream itself is in 30 FPS, but like, I think 3 or 4 times so far, I've seen DM pick up a jar without actually seeing the stab animation. Like the ones in Death Mountain, the one he jumped up to get the one, and then the one right before you get Hammer Cave. Both of those, I did not get to see his sword actually stab the jar. He's got some really... He does some tight mechanics.
Yeah.
I worry because I've watched Justin, or DM, not you, because of his like one frame sword mechanics in Z1. We're talking about the same thing here. One frame sword mechanics, right? In Z1, he helped me discover that when like an orange Wizrobe is blinking in, the frame that it's not visible, it's about to become it. Like, they're blinking in, you stab them, you kill them, right?
Yeah.
Right. But if you only stab for one frame and it's the frame that they're not visible, oh no, they're actually only vulnerable on the frames where they're visible.
Wow.
And what DM had been doing, he was working on the next room, and it might have been in a run, and he stabbed this Wizrobe and didn't kill it. Because he's, swinging that sword for one frame in the direction they turned it right back around.
That's insane. That's incredibly unlucky, I feel.
It is. To think about, all these times that we like have something really weird happen and we take it to tape, and it's like looking at it in frame by frame action to see what had happened. So that's a little story about how DM is a one frame sword master.
The one frame king. And going to get the heart. Oh. That was actually a nice extra dodge to the left. I think he was a little off on his timing. We better get this heart. He always yells at me for not getting it before the XP. Let's go. Oh, not even close.
Nope. He's still standing on the henge.
Alright, Chosen, I think, just took that death on purpose.
Yeah.
Did a little bit of a different route. He did the Magic 2 in P1 route, which is basically the same. I think it's kind of preference. Makes P3
he got
a little easier. P1 is a little tougher, so.
Yeah, he got bagged, and so he had full health and had the death warp to damage.
Yeah.
Okay, take a bunch of hits.
No Tomb Sling for DM. Sadness. Actually didn't see if he tried it.
What is Tomb Slink? Does it have the doo-doo smash?
Yep. Yeah, if you do smash and then stay just one tile to the left of the King's Tomb or whatever that thing is called.
Okay.
The last graveyard tile will be the spawn, and you can just slink. You can basically try it for free, because if you don't get it, you're just going to take a road encounter, which is ideally, the same as going into the tomb or whatever. Basically.
Right.
And if you get it, you can get all the way to the... You don't have to go in King's Tomb, you just go all the way down. Alright, DM got, he did get the Iron Knuckle at the beginning, which is good. His XP should be totally fine. His life will be leveled up soon if he doesn't die first.
Yeah. So, but he took the first magic level already?
Yeah, you usually get it right at the entrance there.
Okay.
Just get the refill right away, because you still have magic 1. That's if you get
right.
the Iron Knuckle, but if you get the jar, you get the refill too, so...
That's right. Because you just spent your fairy magic.
If you do this leveling the DM's doing and you don't get that Iron Knuckle, you gotta make sure to kill just a few of the Mews to get enough XP. I don't exactly know the numbers, so I usually just kill enough till I get over the next 50 threshold or whatever. That's just how I know that I'm good. You could also just kill something else in the palace, there's another red Iron Knuckle you could kill, under the blocks. Various other things that would just take a little bit more time to get to.
DM is not messing around here, waiting for the level up to come before he even gets close to the edge of that platform. I think, yeah, like last 3 times I've run this category, I've been mid-jump or ready to jump when that level up comes.
Yep.
That's it.
It's always scary. I usually just get in the air. If you do a full jump, you're usually going to be in a position to take care of the bot no matter what. If you have jump cast, I mean. So if he starts walking forward, you just kind of curl back in midair or whatever. Or if he keeps going, you can just down stab onto him.
Alright, here's an important part. DM can save 5 minutes here.
Oh, he does it!
Oh my god. Oh,
legendary.
I'm out.
Just killed that red Iron Knuckle I was talking about. I think he must have skipped a Doom Knocker instead. I think. Because he already had Magic 2. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what So I'm normally just like, okay, I just had to react to whatever the bot's doing under my menu.
The jar drop.
Blue Iron Knuckle didn't follow Chosen. I don't know why that happens.
Oh, yeah, no.
Blue Iron Knuckles are so weird. They just have like completely different AI than the other Iron Knuckles. Oh no, DM.
Oh, but chosenear also saves 5 minutes on the key grab.
Sick.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
You got double swag grabs. DM takes care of Rebo after a bit of a haha sweat moment, I guess, in that fight. We're gonna say emotes out loud.
Haha, ginger cat. chosenear turned around to get an extra polar bear head.
Yeah, he did. I was for a second I'm like, what was he doing there? But yeah, he needed that 5 or he needed 2 XP, I guess. But,
Yep.
Or no,
He
needed 1 XP because
Rebo. He also went through the bottom of that final elevator, that whole room on the perfect pixel. So he was not touched by the tall enemies in the room, and he got underneath all the blocks.
That is the actual dream.
Yeah. 30-28 crossing the ocean for DM. Corner. Rebo is
A jerk. Oh!
coming in.
Goes all the way under.
Went off screen.
Alright, good job getting back up on top there. It's easy to panic when he does that, and then all hell breaks loose if you start hitting a bunch of inputs. Just kind of gotta calmly like jump back up and let him get under you again.
Yeah. So I just like to get in his face. All right, holding left. Oh, stabbing some wall. Strat, waiting for the 5,000.
Is it this game didn't have enough breaks in it where you had to do nothing except walk around? DM grabbing the kid. What was your timestamp on the...
30-28, so already more than a minute.
Okay. The danger of game over from the beginning of the game is pretty much gone at this point for both runners. It could return, though, late game, so...
About a minute 18 apart.
And, as you already stated, don't really even need a game over to lose a minute.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Just need to have a mental mistake or a bad decision or
A couple bad
combination
rooms.
of the two. Yeah.
Yeah, not like getting way ahead of where we are. Like if you're in GP and you just have a couple things go wrong and you're not really sure the correct decision to make. And it happened in P6 as well. Like you gotta try to improvise or safe up, and you just don't do the right strat for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you overthink it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you should just go with your gut.
That, and because they're in a race, they might. You can always be like, well, it's a race, and I should just be a little safer. But sometimes it doesn't really work out that way.
No, sometimes you play better with the things you're used to doing.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of the safe stuff. So yeah, you gotta find a good mix, I guess, or a good median.
The more races you do, the better off you are.
Agreed.
Like, the more situations you get in.
I still get weird adrenaline nerves when a race starts, though, for the first minute, and then they go away. Oh, that fairy.
Whew. Yeah, it looked dicey for chosenear, but it often does look a little scarier than it really is. Let's see here. Fairy foot the second one. Getting up, getting way high. Oof. Couldn't get the 1-frame taps to the edge. Gonna do 4 stabs and get the encounter skip. Yeah.
I like that. It does save a little time over walking it.
Yeah, all you have to really do is know that. It's you can still make a mistake by not moving into the encounter, like just standing still and getting hit. Whoops.
Right.
But other than that, that's really the only risk of losing time. Here we go. Moon.
Setting. Nice.
Yep, setting up the random walk to not happen. Alright, fairy foot. The quick cast by DM entering the screen, actually, when you enter a screen as Link, nice. Oh, I thought he needed to hesitate on that, right?
Yep, he needed to just draw it in a little bit before he started moving.
It was looking really good. Link gets pushed onto screens so far before you really regain control and you can turn him around, but if you can fairy, you can actually get that control earlier. And since he wants to turn around, he got the fairy early and saved himself a handful of frames at least.
That fairy acceleration.
Yo, what I need from Trails is I need the math on if you use my jumpless, jackhammerless Barbakill that's a 1 cycle, where you do regular jumps and you get 2 hits per regular jump and you get it in a 1 cycle still. What the time difference between that is, and how much you save on the magic refill from the jump cast you didn't use. Get on it.
Yeah. Yo, that 1 cycle, no jump, no down stab on Barba is actually sick. It's like one of the hardest kills, I think, to do in 1 cycle at least.
Yeah, it's funny, I have a hard time getting like a double air hit on the first jump, but that's only if I downstabbed it on the way when it was rising. So either way, I can downstab it and get 2 hits out of the first jump by the end of the first jump, or I don't downstab it, I get 2 hits.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's weird.
But yeah, I get 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits. Done. Need attack 8 though. Attack 7 would not do with attack 7.
No chance.
You got attack 7, you gotta go with that jackhammer.
Oh, Chosen got 1 up skip, rarely seen. Chosen up A's and gets the 1 up after from Reflect Town, which is actually it's actually probably faster than what DM did, because DM took a bunch of encounters.
Right, you have to take like no encounters for it to pay off. You just think about that, taking no encounters, no accidental encounters.
Yeah, it's only like one of the hardest places in the game to do that.
Yeah.
No big deal. Let's see if DM's got his drop set up. He's got the lava drop set up. That was... I'm gonna say that one was not intentional. There
it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like, brain fart kind of got stuck. You ever? Yeah, we don't know what that means though.
Yeah, I think you just had like just a quick like press the wrong button and then tried to fix it, but didn't fix it properly or whatever. I don't know. He's fine though. I mean,
yeah, everything's fine. What casual? Do you play any casual sports at all? Like really casual? Basketball pickup games or?
I mean every once in a while, yeah. Basketball would actually probably be my sport of choice to play.
Yeah. I played volleyball. It's been years now since I played any pickup volleyball, but we used to do it a bunch. And I get out there and I think sometimes like in the middle of getting ready for a hit, I'd like couldn't decide if I wanted the bump or set because the positioning was weird, and then I'd like just do like half of each and it doesn't work. It's like it's kind of like what it looked like DM was doing. Like, he was going forward. No, wait. No, dive in lava. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Death there. That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually fine. I was like scared for a second. I'm like, that's not where you were supposed to die. But yeah, no, that works. I kind of actually like that better. Setting up the Tinsu death is a little bit tricky to get it to kill you on the first hit, I guess.
You need to take specific hits, right?
Yeah, you take one from that bubble as you're getting the key, but to do it like optimally, you kind of got to take it specifically so it boosts you like at the key and not away from the key.
Huh.
And then you take 2 from the red iron knuckle and then just 1 from the tin suit.
DM's definitely not getting that ceiling walk. He touched and crumbled the final block on the ledge there. You got to jump before that point.
Yeah.
Well, unless you do a less than a full whole day jump, which that's no setup.
Yeah, that's how you do it in P6. You just pray. This one's got the setup, which I feel like I still get it more in P6, which is weird. I just missed that jump in P4 so much. I didn't really see DM's Karok. I'll watch Chosen's.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looked like it. He's gonna get a really quick kill, but now
this last
Karok's just jerking him around.
You hate to see it. DM's doing early Firetown.
I guess that probably is his route based on the way these splits look. It's not an improv.
Yeah.
I can get down with this. If you hadn't learned, or you hadn't gotten good at this Firetown to River Devil Slink, the river dance is, I think, way easier to execute. But is the river dance not completely reliable as far as from an RNG perspective?
I mean, I tried to do a little work like a week or 2 ago, and to get like an audio cue to pick up that heart on that screen, so we could, get the right spawn. It seemed to work, but it's still I can't think it's gonna be 100% reliable, because like it's not the same as doing 4 stabs and then leaving the screen where it's like the same every time. You're a fairy and you're picking up the heart, so you might go a little too far, when you pick it up, or there's other variables like your level up might also be about to pop when you want to leave the screens. You maybe don't want to soft lock, so you just stay there, and I don't really know how that affects the RNG either. So
right, yeah. I don't even know how the RNG cycle works when the level up is prompted, the menu.
Yeah, I thought when level ups are pauses that the RNG pauses also, but there is like a frame or 2 in between each level up popping.
Yeah,
Link actually moves forward or whatever, like if he's sliding or whatever. So I don't really know.
It wouldn't interfere if you're aware of that and you move between the level up menus. Then yeah, it wouldn't interfere.
Right.
I did want to point out that Chosenear did get.
Oh.
That's a strat. Look at this.
You got the rail slide at least.
Yep.
TPM'd it up stabbing the bubble.
Chosenear did get the ceiling walk going to the boots, and he did crumble the last block, so he must have done some partial height jump.
A little improv in midair there. So he's still on pace to get the fateful double ceiling walk. I still have never seen anyone do it. I'm sure it's happened, but I do believe Chosen will also go for Eco Key. Let's see what happens.
See the setup.
Nice setup. Oh,
ooh.
I think a little bit
early.
Late. I think a little bit late, maybe on the turnaround. I mean,
yeah.
Like hit the wall.
Hit the wall and turn around late. Okay.
It was much better than DM's attempt. I will say that. And yeah, it's also going to appear that Chosen has caught up quite a bit, but there's about 70 seconds worth of town that he has not done that DM has at this point, so... See Chosen go there right after this palace. And you are right, the old river dance, or the OG river dance, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's much easier, it's basically free to set it up. I mean, you are in no danger at all, as long as you walk the correct path. But then you do, yeah, you kind of rely on the game to give you a good spawn.
In terms of failing any part of the OG river dance, which is that's the bad break setup.
Yeah, I believe so.
When you mess up, you usually just get a path encounter and not the skip.
Usually, yeah, I don't think you're ever going to take a desert encounter there, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
but
so
yeah, you're just going to take a road encounter. You can go back and like try it again, but then you get into that whole like, how much do you want to keep trying it again?
Right. So it has a low cost of failure as well. Whereas failing the slink, then you're going to deal with the Tektite encounter, right?
Yeah, you can get the desert encounter there. The slink fail. You can also take, depending on how you do the first part. When Lordo came up with it, it was actually like a double slink, and Eon came up with that little side tile there where you don't have to actually slink the first encounter, but you can still take a bad, like a grass encounter before there, and then you have to do kind of the RNG thing at the boulder instead. I think I
didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know about the Eon sidestep thingy. That's a good improvement.
Yeah, if you just stand, one tile to the right of where Lordo was, you can just like walk left and down, just kind of like they do from P1 to the heart. It's like the exact same movement. And the slink is really awkward because you blow the flute and then they spawn, and then the game pauses because... Or they spawn first and then you blow the flute and that pauses the game, and then you have to like be ready for the game to unpause on its own and get this slink where the encounters are already close to you.
Alright, so Chosenear is they both have death warp, so they're both, into their final the lives of their final continue that they intend to use. Well, besides getting to GP and upping there, but yeah, they want to try to get to GP on this set of lives. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, that is the bonus of this category, is that you get that relief of being able to up A once you get to GP. So GP itself, while you can still lose a bunch of time in there, it's relatively free to survive.
A little stalemate here, Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Put on quite a little show.
Standing stab for the finisher. I like that jar grab by Chosen with the up stab there. The jar can be finicky. Alright, DM off to get his heart. See if you watched my video. Nope. That was the one wasted tile in the extra water nub tile. I like that. That's where I usually do it. Or did it, I guess, when I did this. Good spawn.
Nice.
That's the one you want. That spawn to the left like that just makes it so comfy and free. Chosen's gonna pick up like 3 to 4 seconds here on these level ups. It's gonna be epic. Couple of quick fairy. Ooh, that was a really quick fairy feat.
Yeah, it was. Haha, sweat.
Usually when they're that quick, it wasn't intentionally that quick.
No.
At least in my travels, it's just like, oh, I let go too late, and it happened to be the right place to stop. Ooh, I liked that move by DM.
Yeah, that's like.
I thought he was gonna try to upslink, and I was like, that's not gonna work.
There is somebody who doesn't like to one frame tap into the fairy feed. I think it's Theirwolf. And so if he's trying to do it, he'll just like do these big like back and forth movements, like hoping to get off the screen or something. And without...
Oh yeah. I think you're right. I think that is Theirwolf, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really crazy way to do it though. I don't...
Yeah, I mean, if it works more often than not, then I guess more power to you, but I think I would screw it up that way.
That's what I would think, is it would be very easy to screw up. So if he's not screwing it up a lot, that's impressive. That's really what...
if that's from Zelda 1, because I feel like that's how I like try to line up my scrolls.
Well, the reason we do that in Zelda 1 though is because the lineup for the Zelda 1, where you have to press your one frame, that's like 5 pixels from the edge of the screen. You've got many frames of error that you can make, but on Fairy Feet, there are no frames of error. If you go 1 frame too far, you leave the encounter.
Yep.
You lose your fairy spell. That's the big difference. Like, it is a lot riskier.
It's almost the beauty of the glitch, to be honest.
It is.
Risk reward.
I think it's fantastic.
Ugh, bad spawn there for Chosen. Couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, it makes I mean, I think we've seen, maybe, I don't remember exactly how many fairy feats are in this run, but most of them are at the very end, like the bridges and then VOD.
Yeah.
I think there's like 6 fairy feats or whatever, optimally, so... Yeah, it's just like a gauntlet of 1 frame tapping.
I think it might be like 9 or something, really, that you want to do. But yeah, I just want to point out that DM, we didn't comment on it, but he must have ferried out of the spell house.
Oh yeah, I missed it.
Because he got to the jar with no magic. Now, like 9 fairy feet, you got like Darunia, 1 in, 1 out. You might do 1 in Maze Island.
That's the risky
5.
one, but
yeah, it is risky. Up to Wilson Fence's 5, Thunder Bridge and next bridge 7. Do next 3 more in the VOD.
Thunder Bridge twice.
Yeah. Oh, you do Thunder Bridge twice, so 11.
Yep, and then there's 3 in VOD, but you can't always get the last one because the encounter might just be too fast for you to get in there.
Yeah. But
I think that's it. There's a few other if you accidentally walk onto the Lizzie screen like entering VOD. I actually forgot to do it in my race, but you should just fairy feed it if you accidentally walk in there. Oh, block clip by DM. Got all the way into that block. Damage boost already missing 3 hearts. Okay. Haha, sweat. Very cold strats for DM. Chilling.
Someone get him a blanket. Oh!
Nice upstab.
Jumps. Yep, jumps out. Cast jump before stabbing Moa.
A jar here would be really nice, but the game knows that, so here's an iron knuckle. Chosen making his way back through the Tektite cave. So, DM is in a little bit of a pickle with the health situation here. Pretty much anything kills him in one hit now.
He's gonna farm this jar, though. Take it. I mean, he's gonna farm it to the bone.
Yeah.
So, this is a good place to lose a lot of time with bad RNG. Upstab across the screen. Wrap. Yep, there's one.
There it is.
There we go.
Thought about casting fire. Just gonna fairy.
He'll have a full bar. Just barely, though, so he's not really wasting much of this magic refill.
I'm still a little worried about his health, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. A death here doesn't kill him, or doesn't game over him. It certainly kills him. Death will kill you.
Death is kill.
But,
Death is defeat.
But yeah, he would have to get through the rest up to GP with just the one life. No ceiling walk.
Hot strats for Chosen, you're getting a little warmer.
Hell yeah. Chosen's in pretty good shape here.
What if
a little bit of damage, but it's fine.
What if, and hear me out, if when like Chosenear hits the hot strats, he steals all DM's heat and DM's game freezes for like 10 seconds.
So like, someone gonna make a hack like that where we can just have, it'll be like, you know, if you're playing like one of those Tetris type games against a friend and it keeps dropping blocks on the other person's screen or something.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 2-player Zelda 2. Sort of.
Yeah, like this arcade where you like give your opponent some hindrances. It's better than crowd control. I mean, unless like you probably won't make as much money off of it.
Oh damn!
Oh! No.
One hit left on Rebo. Wahoya!
Whoa, whoa.
That was a good impression. Oh damn, it's just so close to the edge of the screen. He just does not care. That was good. I don't know if I've seen anyone. Usually you don't get that close to the edge.
I think he just decided.
Rebo wait.
Nah, he wasn't aggressive enough. The first one.
No, don't even do it, DM. Just don't. Just leave it. It's not.
It's not. This thing is never worth it.
Okay,
oh no.
Okay, I mean, we'll see what happens. He had enough magic to make it work the first time and not have to take the death abuse, but now I think it's risky.
Oh no, no.
And now he's in the situation I was in last night with the exact same amount of magic.
He can't afford to make any mistake now. He can't use jump to get up.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's just gonna go. Because even if he gets over there, he doesn't have enough to spell the enemies and still cast fairy. You know.
He'd have to stab him.
Yeah.
Well, Chosenear was really close to having a bad time there too.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Dang. Okay. Gets the Q cycle.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, does this feel like deja vu to you or a little bit? I mean, that was about a minute you just lost there.
Yeah, in that same room, huh?
Yeah. Kind of different reasons, but same, we're both trying to do the same thing, basically. And the moral of the story is that 1-up is just bad. Good job not trying to go in that door, the level up popping. Second rebo is down for Chosen. I do think that the fact that you can use Fairy Feet and VOD in this category does make it a little less stressful to only have 1 life. Because you can just skip basically half the encounters that you would normally take. So, just less danger in general. Not to say it's not dangerous, though. Clean, safe 1 cycle for Chosen on Barbara. Here we go, DM. Yeah, I'm gonna Fairy Feed it. That probably saves time if you can do it fast enough, I would assume, right? I never do that one. I never try for it, at least. Oh, and look at this.
Wow.
Gets the double back spawn.
Can he get this one?
Ah.
Nope. Look in the beam. Oh, he did get out of that one encounter without touching that Moa. That's really close to him. Ooh.
Yeah, I think a frame or 2 more probably would have hit him. In good shape though. He got through most of it here. Unless he doesn't get this Fairy Feet, probably the only thing that could kill him here is if he just takes a lava bath by accident. But the game is gonna let him go for it, so.
That's pretty much it. He's totally safe. Needs both these kills. Double hit to clean it up. Down stab jackhammer through this. Oh yeah. Magic 8. Time to up an A, get the lives back. Right, Fairy Foot. Yep, I saw that. I can see the Choseneers having problems getting the 1 frame taps. He kind of... Those taps moving into the set of the screen were definitely like 2 or 3 frame taps.
Yeah. That's what, I mean, I struggle with that. Especially on the ones moving left. I just can't, I don't know, I just can't do it as well.
I haven't. And yes, Classic Mini, I just really haven't played games that I are, you know... Yeah, Chosen's on the NES Classic Mini. I've only ever played like Kirby and a couple other things on it, not ever Zelda 2. So I'm not really sure how it feels. I don't have a great TV for it or anything.
Yeah. Chosen not quite as lucky on that first spawn. DM is cruising through big empty rooms in GP. It looks like he was, I didn't see, but I guess he cast Fairy over the first. He's gonna Fairy Spicy's 1, 3, and 5, I would guess here. I guess he needs a life cast or something. Chosen just going old school through the through VOD here, going for the skips. It's actually not really, if you can't do Fairy Feet fast, it's actually probably a wash or even faster to just do the skips anyway, so. Ugh, bad pattern.
Speaking room, got the practice jump out of the way. Now the real one. Many knives.
Good pattern. Yep. Oh no!
Oh, but he cleaned up the block before he fell.
That was nice.
He saved a lot of it. Didn't even get hit. I noticed in your race last night you killed it, and then you still did the high jump.
Yep.
To go through. You wouldn't even know how. You wouldn't even know how to do it the other way, would you?
No, probably not. I mean, I figure it would be harder to do it with jump casts, I guess, or at least to get into the first one.
Yeah, the
But
first one.
probably not. I mean, I could probably just stand there and stab 2 blocks and then walk in.
It looks so awkward and feels
I
so
know.
bad. Oh, in the face.
It's like the most fun room in the palace. You gotta do those jumps.
Yeah, they're great. I wonder, I mean, how long ago did somebody figure out that one? That single jump clear for speedrunning?
Oh god, I mean, it's been around since I've been around, so...
I mean, I gotta think that's been around 10 years at least.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's actually, I think Light sometimes will use it in P6 in the Canada hole room, like after checking the jar
Yeah.
on the way in. You can just, it's probably a little bit faster than like waiting to land and doing that or whatever.
Yeah, it probably is. Like, a little less awkward because sometimes you get weird enemy position there, or you gotta, like, waste a little bit of your... Yeah.
I just never remembered to do it, so... It's my #1 problem in speedrunning and life. Whoa!
That Tink?
That upstab and that Tink. Looked like he
Nice.
like upstabbed him and then kind of like sucked him back down with him, like he grabbed him with the sword.
Crazy stuff happens when you upstab those. Oh, DM's having a real nice 4-banger, it looked like.
Call that like a 1.5 cycle.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to call it. But very nice nonetheless. And unless tragedy occurs, looks like we're gonna get a 106 out of DM. Chosen heading over to the Beacular room now. Nice jump. Got the fire cast over on DM screen. Oh, Chosen.
Stand jump.
Perfect Beacular room. Can't really do it better
Nice.
than that.
DM's gonna do like you did last night. Get in there with the bandage.
Yeah, that was. Oh, he gets the super jump.
Oh!
Legend.
Oh my god, he just got like a 101.
World record. Submit it.
He hasn't
All loved
even
up.
done yet. He hasn't even done.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna do that. There we go. Okay. So
I think
I jumped the gun because there's the 107.20 in SRL.
Yeah, because he didn't. Because I think he passed out from the erection he just got. Oh my god.
Oh man, like yeah, that was good.
You-
That was a good fight.
Just like wake up and be like, what just happened? You're like looking around, where am I? The last thing I remember.
I don't remember what I was gonna say before we did that. I thought I had something to say, but it doesn't really matter. Chosen's pulling up himself on the final couple bosses here.
Oh. I might pass out.
Oh man. Alright, here we go. Let's see this Thunderbird. We have an outside chance at a 108, and I'm talking outside. We need a 1 cycle and a perfect dark.
Goes up for the 1 hit. Oh, he's working on the right side, which is, you gotta... Yeah, it's not a good side to work on.
That's dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, the hitbox is off to the left of where it looks like it should be, but the fireballs still come from the right or maybe even slightly right of center. So it's just a really bad side to work on.
I wonder if T-Bird is related to Gleeok at all. In that
Yeah, I think that they are the same guy.
I think DM is gonna join. If he hasn't already.
DM will typically respect the finish of the other player before he jumps in the interview.
I can respect that.
Also, he needs an invite, apparently. All right.
GG's the Chosen. We got a, what is that? I lost it. 109.21. Just about 2 minutes difference.
Are we push talk? No. Okay. What's up?
Morning?
Push his talk.
Push. What's up?
Nothing. You all right?
Yeah, I got up and forgot to not done.
You got up. Nice.
You can't be doing that.
So hey, did you watch my race yesterday?
No, did you do the same?
Oh, no, I was just wondering about
well.
the Palace 6 decision to go get that one up. You'd watched my race.
So the first time it was like, yeah, I saw your race. The first time it was like, well, I have the time. And I'm down to my last life because Rebo's a jerk. And then the second time it was more so pride.
Fair.
GG.
Hey, how's it going? GG.
Yo.
What's up, Chosen?
Hey, man. Nice. How's it going? Thank you. Besides losing, I felt like I played really, really crappy.
Yeah, there were a couple. I mean,
It was a slob off.
yeah, I think both of you certainly obviously made some mistakes, but obviously had some good moments too. Oh, your GP Chosen was pretty good overall.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, that felt pretty good. It was like just like stupid things like casting magic in the room before I needed it twice. Come on.
Yeah, I've done that. It's good stuff.
Luckily, both times I had enough magic to recast the same spell where I actually did need it. Once was in Medicine Cave, and then once like at Boss Guma.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, I think I saw the one at Guma, but it didn't. Yeah, it didn't end up messing you up or anything. So
No, luckily not.
Well, it would like the fairy feet. You missed a couple fairy feet Chosen. Have you been having like what's your comfort level with those at this point?
I'm terrible with them. Every time I go to play this game, the first thing I do is 10 fairy feats in a row until I allow myself to play. And it usually takes a while. Yeah, I guess in my last race I got all of them, and man, I'm which ones did I miss today? I know I missed the one to reflect. That one pisses me off. But then the two on the last bridges right before Vaughn, it's like I don't want to walk that bridge, so then I end up having to ferry across the whole thing, because I don't want to retry it. But to answer your question, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm about a 2 on the fairy feet. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with them.
do you think the NES Classic has something to do with that, or is it just?
You know, I wonder constantly what the NES Classic does to a lot of different things in this game, and then I think like, imagine I play on a real NES and I'm just as bad, and I'm like, oh no. Like, at least if I keep that in my back pocket, I can always just keep blaming the Classic, right?
Right.
Well, if you switch to NES, what you do is you blame the controllers because the controllers are like 30 years old and
Right.
the speedrunners are using them all up. So yeah, you always have something to blame.
Yeah.
Controller's 30, but
yeah.
not the speedrunner.
So yeah. Let's see. So DM.
The Death
You
in
gotta
P4?
go up against the
Oh,
Death
that
in
was-
P4.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
I think we need
That
to-
was it 4 or was it 5? And then, yeah, that guy's not dropping a jar. Why am I standing here? So- oh well.
Yeah, it looked like you just... Like, you realized too late, and then when you went to jump, I think you just jumped early or something, or maybe just did, like, a half jump. I don't even... It looked like you maybe could have made it if you did it differently, but I don't remember, to be specific.
Yeah, whatever. I did plan the jar at the end though, so that was fine.
Yeah, I saw you grab that, actually.
If
Would
you
would've
if you
had the
take
death-
more than 2 times to get the jar and the statue, then your drops are set up for that room. If you kill
Yeah.
the Moa. So
But I didn't see your magic. If that was a...
I would have had a death abuse,
You would have had the death abuse to Karok, okay, yeah.
Yeah. which would have lost a lot more time, but
Yeah. Pride, though.
yeah.
Well, GG,
Man.
you get to face either me or Eon.
Get
And you will
Toasted
find
by
out-
you or Eon.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Well, you did toasting to me twice. You single-handedly knocked me out of the thing. So
I'll do
You
the
got
same to Justin then. Let's do it.
You could. I gotta beat Eon first, but it could
Yeah.
happen.
Which is a tall task on its own.
Yeah, I could very well lose to Eon. I haven't been playing well, or that much at all, to be quite honest lately. So
you get that Zelda 2 Afterbirth Plus
yeah, I gotta get the DLC.
DLC.
But yeah, we'll find out in 2 nights. I think me and Eon are gonna race.
Nice.
So find out then, and then I think that is the semifinals of the bottom bracket, and then it's gonna be
Well, it depends on how you count that. Like, because the top 2 still have to race and lose.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
come
yeah.
into the so
so the final would be after. Well, the final
After
of
they
the
come
bottom
down.
bracket, yeah. So we still have to see the results of Simple versus Light. Not sure when they're gonna race, but
I don't think they're in any rush.
no, they don't need to be because we're
Yeah,
all
they get
holding
3
everyone
matches
up.
down here. You and Ice were holding everybody up.
Nah, it's basically all me. Just I'll just take all the blame.
yeah, I raced Saturday morning and then again today. One day in between. I was like, DM was messaging me over the weekend, like, when do you want to race? I'm like, give me a day or two to enjoy my win, please.
Well, I tried to race them immediately, but
Mandatory 48 hours of not playing Zelda 2 between every time you play Zelda 2.
Right.
I'll take 48 weeks.
All right, you guys got anything
Yeah.
else?
no, Steven.
Steven.
I don't get it, but Steven.
Who's Steven?
My cousin's name is Steven. He's watching.
It's, you call it out when you're playing Isaac when you open a chest. It says Steven.
All right.
Lord. Let's get out
All
of
right.
here.
Thanks for
Alright,
your stream. Thanks for commentary.
Yeah, thanks
GG.
everyone.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time. Thanks, Zelda
Thank you.
Speedruns, for doing this. Yeah.
No problem at all. Thank you for the commentary, Yunos and Justin, man. Thank you, Dark Magician and Chosen Ear, for the excellent race. I hope you all had a great time watching. That is it for the night. Tomorrow on the schedule, we have some Links to the Past randomizer cross-key matches and the Zelda 2 randomizer weekly race that are potentially going to get restreamed. Just need to get volunteer crews for those together. Other than that, I hope you all had a great time and have a great rest of your night.